And have a conversation here with Johan van Breden, the Chief Network Officer from Odido, and as well Peter Raki from TNO, who is the Program Director for FNS. So could you please start with explaining a little bit what the program is all about, and we start from there.
I work on a program which is called Future Network Services, and it has all to do with the development of 6G. We have started an initiative in the Netherlands with a consortium of 60 parties, amongst others Odido and also Ericsson. And we have the ambition to develop 6G technology based on the strengths of the Dutch companies involved and Dutch research institutes involved. And we want to develop 6G technology, but also we want to develop applications which will make use of this future mobile network technologies, like drones, like healthcare, and so on.
Could you explain a little bit about the collaboration within this project and what parts you separately are working on and coming together, and also which part Ericsson is taking?
We have defined several use cases which will in the future make use of 6G technology, but now we start with trying to work with 5G technology, which is available now in the current networks. And we defined several use cases, for instance, drone delivery for the future. How can drones transport vulnerable goods like medicines or materials which need to be transported in rural areas, where that's not always easy to transport things, like to the Wadden Islands in the Netherlands. And what we try to find out is, can we operate drones beyond visual line of sight, without the pilot seeing the drone flying, but with a very reliable connection, so that we are sure that the drone will do what it has to do and that it can be controlled remotely. And now we have organized several use cases where we work together with Odido for the network, Ericsson for the equipment, and the company called Drone Delivery Services, and TNO as a research institute. Together we work to step by step try to test and develop these kind of new innovations using 6G and drone delivery.
We have built a fantastic new network with Ericsson as a partner. And we have built that network on the basis of massive MIMO technology. And with that, we want to start also seeing what use cases, first 5G obviously as mentioned, but also 6G, could be really game changers for us, where we can enable society in a new way and use our network not in a traditional voice and data way, but also to support, in this case, drone delivery as an example. And we're excited in this partnership to play a role together with Ericsson and the FNS project to collaborate and find where we can contribute with our network technology.
Could you explain a bit more on the drone ecosystem as such, and who and what are parts of this program as well?
We work together with universities and research institutes on the one hand to do research on these topics, but also a small medium enterprise called Drone Delivery Services, who together with corporate companies like Ericsson and Odido jointly join forces to develop these technologies. But we also need, of course, the government, because drone flights are regulated. So we also closely work together with the Dutch government, who has to give us the permits to fly in the zones, in the corridors where the drones are allowed to fly. And these collaborations, I think, is quite unique, because we have paved the way in quite a unique way, because it's not typical that you get easy permits for these kind of applications. But well, we succeeded to do that, and we are quite proud that this collaboration is so successful so far, and we expect a lot of it for the future.
We find new obstacles, which I think we try to resolve, either via regulation, which need to be adjusted, but also technology-wise in the collaboration with Ericsson. We will see if the technology really works at these heights, and if future advancements in either standards or products are required to actually run the project which we have in mind. So it's a feedback loop which helps us improve and actually get where we want to be.
So last question, last but not least, what is next for this program? Could you elaborate a little bit on what's short term and a bit on long term?
Well, for the short term, we first try to make everything work regarding permits, but also technology, to see how far we can get with the current 5G mobile networks of Odido and the equipment of Ericsson. But of course, the future is in what will be the enhancement if 6G becomes available. How many drones can we fly? How can we make it more stable? How can we make it more reliable? So we are very excited that we step by step will develop to do these kind of experiments, not only with 5G, but also with the world behind it being 6G. So that's the future for us.